So if I say how I improved, so there's only one practice that I do every day, and that is
What about practicing speaking? Are you a part of any platforms or WhatsApp groups where co-learners practice English speaking? It's quite unbelievable because you did not practice speaking with co-learners.
it's natural. If I try to just keep it aside, I can't do it. It will only like I can only pursue it if I do it every day. If I do talk to people every day only. And if I escape every time, I know I can never like deal with it. Because there was time when I used to stay quiet with the friends mine who were in private schools or in convent schools. They used to speak very fluently, and I used to feel very shy and nervous. And at that time, I just tried to pull out myself out from that conversation.
If you're looking for books and if you're writing your competitive exams, I would definitely recommend these books by Oswald Books, which is Descriptive English, then their Vocabulary Builder, then the Handbook of English Grammar, and also Objective General English. If you are somebody who is giving your competitive exams like defense, banking, LIC, CAT, PO, and a lot more competitive exams, I would definitely recommend these books. The Vocabulary Builder has words based on different topics, so you can go through the words, you can check your knowledge, not only for competitive exams. I think even general people who are at home and you're looking to improve your English, you must also have these books. For example, check this book, which is a handbook of English grammar by Oswald Books. This has a lot of activities, grammar activities, so you can learn. My daughter has answered a few of them here. You can learn and you can check your knowledge on of English grammar and you can improve. So definitely recommend it to each one of you. If you want to buy these books, check the link in the description, because if you buy from that link, you are going to get up to 40% off. Use my coupon code Shantha20 and you will get up to 40% off. And you can also check their website for other options and plenty of other books. Afternoon, Rupali. How are you?
Good afternoon, ma'am. Yes, I'm perfectly doing great, and thank you so much for asking. And how about you, ma'am?
I'm doing pretty well as well. Thank you for asking me. How was your day? Was it busy or productive?
Oh, I always try to make my day a bit productive, and but today it was different. As from the morning, I have been waiting for this time only. I don't know why, but I was waiting when it will be 2 o'clock, and I'll join the meeting. And thank you
That's
so
nice.
much, ma'am, for having me in this session. Seriously, thank you so much.
You're welcome, and thank you for sending in the invitation. So we'll start first with your introduction. So please tell us about yourself.
Okay, ma'am. So my name is Rupali, and I am a graduate student, and I have been preparing for SSC exams, like government preparing. Apart from this, yes, I have just figuring out my life in a good way and trying to just keep it in a good way. So this is all about me. Yes.
Okay, you completed your graduation and now you're preparing for your government exams. Okay, that's nice to hear about you. And what about your English? Because you speak beautiful English. Did you study in an English medium school? So what's the story?
Thank you so much, ma'am. That yeah, your compliment is really means to me. If I say so, I have been studied in a very basic school. It was a government school, and I think till sixth standard there was no English medium, and after that I got, but there were some subjects in Hindi, but some in English. For example, like political science, I was studying in Hindi only, but mathematics and science was in English. So it was a kind of that. So it was very basic and simple school, and yes, if I say how I improve my English, so it is just because of the practice, because I love speaking English. This is something that makes me feel very confident, happy. So I try myself to learn it and to just improve myself day by day.
That's great. You learned English by yourself and you did not purchase any course or you did not join any institute to learn English?
Oh, no, no, I have never purchased any of the courses. And if I talk about the institute, so there was an institute in our colony. So it was also free of cost. Like there are some, they just call students just to speak at least, to initiate that step, that fumbleness that they have in their mind or whatever. So they call the student for free classes, and they used to take around 1 hour class, and they used to make us to feel free to speak English. So that was the only institute where I have gone, and whatever I have started from there only. Like I started speaking, and only then I realized, okay, I can also speak. So this is all about my English journey.
Hmm, sounds interesting. Is there any particular practice that benefited you the most? Like there are many practices, right? Shadowing, recording yourself, speaking to co-learners. So is there any habit that influenced your English journey the most?
Okay, so if I say how I improved, so there's only one practice that I do every day, and that is shadowing, I can say. So basically, I don't get so much time to read or to just sit at a one place and study. There are multiple tasks I have to do during the day. So what I do is I just play an audio or a video of English, and I start mimicking it after like with the video or sound. So this is the only practice that I have been doing from so long time. And if I say recording a video, so for this particular practice, I have started my YouTube channel so that I can record myself, I can listen it, and I can improve.
Hmm. That's amazing. Your journey is really inspiring and just I think you shadow native speakers if I'm right.
Yes, most of the time I try to shadow the native speaker only
Hmm.
because it happens. What you listen, you start saying the same, the way, the sound, everything. So I try most of the time to just shadow the native speakers.
So what about practicing speaking? Are you a part of any platforms or WhatsApp groups where co-learners practice English speaking?
No, ma'am, not at all. Like if I say even a YouTube session, so I think before, like past 3 or 4 months back, I have joined the session with Rajni ma'am. I hope that you know her, right?
Yes, I do.
So, and that time I have not started any YouTube channel or something. It was random. I love talking English with people, but unfortunately, I didn't get people around me. So
Hmm.
wherever I get chance to talk with, I try. I try my best. That was my first session, and this is my second session with you. And I was really excited for this. I was thrilled to join the session.
That's quite unbelievable because you did not practice speaking with co-learners and shadowing is the practice only practice that you do consistently and you already speak beautiful English. That's really great. And I think many people are nervous before speaking English, isn't it? Maybe your first time even you felt that. So what do you think is more dangerous, worrying about your mistakes or waiting until you are perfect?
I think we should not wait until we are perfect. We should try whenever we get the time or opportunity. Even right now, if you can feel that I am fumbling, I am a kind of nervous, like I am feeling nervous. I can say that when I speak normally, so it is much better than that, how I am speaking right now because of the nervousness or fumbleness, and it's natural. If I try to just keep it aside, I can't do it. It will only like I can only pursue it if I do it every day. If I do talk to people every day only. And if I escape every time, I know I can never like deal with it. So yes, when we feel nervous, and we always try to keep ourselves the best. If we wait for a good time, I don't think so we can start ever. It is something like coming out of your comfort zone. So one thing or one decision comes in our mind is just drop it out, leave it. And second is just try it out and learn something from it. So most of the time I try to take the second. option.
Hmm.
And so as like I am here.
Yes, it is acceptable to speak with mistakes, but it is not acceptable to stay silent. Unless you speak, how are you going to know? So I think you have to speak and you don't have to worry about your grammar mistakes or whatever. So staying quiet is pretty dangerous. That means you are never going to start. There's no like right time to do
Exactly.
anything. You just have to start.
Exactly. I agree with you because there was time when I used to stay quiet with the friends mine who were in private schools or in convent schools. They used to speak very fluently, and I used to feel very shy and nervous. And at that time, I just tried to pull out myself out from that conversation. I just tried to be, why don't you speak Hindi when I'm here? So that, like, I have seen those days also. So that was something I wanted. I can speak and I want to speak, and I learned this uh, skill.
Mm. And I think it is not only about spoken English. People who are underconfident also, they do not take part in conversations or they do not join a group and start speaking because they are underconfident. They know that they know English, but still they somehow refrain
Yes,
from
ma'am.
joining that group or speaking because of confidence. Even that also happens.
Yes, ma'am, exactly. And I think the most is about being getting judged. Like we always get nervous just because we think when people listen to us or they will start judging us. But it's not about judgment. I think nobody cares so too much about what the person is saying, what the other is doing. Like everybody has their own stuff to do, and they are busy in that only. Might be possible they sometimes we feel nervous because we know if this person say me compliment me anything wrong, I'm going to be what do we say, demotivated. So
Hmm.
this is also a kind of thing I feel people stay away to just speak because of the judgment. They don't like people to be judged.
Yes,
So
I
that
think
also.
judgment is also a kind of feedback, right? So it totally depends on how you take it. I know some people are really blunt when
Yeah,
they judge you or when they say you things. They can be blunt and they can outright say it on your face, this is. But it depends on you how you take it. If you take
exactly.
it as a feedback or will you allow it to discourage you or demotivate you completely, I think that how you react to that is in your hands. But people are there for judging, they are there to tell something about you, but they're going to tell and they're going to forget about it. But you are going to remember it maybe for the rest of your life.
Ah, yes, ma'am. This happens. Like nowadays, if I say in the world of social media, this is very common with the people, like students like me of my age. Uh, we give so much priority to the others or words of their, like whatever they say, and we should not do that, right? They have said they will just go from there, but after that their word will be in our mind only, and this is going to discourage us. This nothing wrong is going to happen with the other people, so we should not do this. We should ignore, or we
Hmm.
should take it like a motivation only, and not more than that.
Yes. And imagine suddenly you forgot all the English that you have already learned till now. And you had only 6 months again to learn English from scratch. But you remember your learning journey,
Okay.
how you learned and everything, but you forgot all the English. So, how would you redo it? How would you again learn English in just 6 months?
Okay, so like I can say this practically, I have experienced this before just 2 or 3 months back. I have been practicing for so long time. This because we have our phone. Whenever I get time, I just play an audio and just start mimicking it or shadowing it. But before, like it's not regular. You cannot do it consistently until or unless you feel it is really very important for you. So just to make it sure that I'm not skipping it because of the some other works or other stuffs, I started that YouTube channel, and that time I was really, I feel, uh, I was like, I feel I know nothing. I was at zero only. And then from that point of time, I started regular practice. It's about reading books, shadowing, recording your own voice, and more speaking. Even if there is no in the room, I used to speak alone. And this sounds sometimes very funny, but this helps because you are listening your own words, the
Hmm.
power of your words that makes you more confident. So these are all the practices that I have been doing from last 3 months, like 2 months. And I too feel that there is a change in my vocabulary, in my pronunciation, in my accent especially. Like I'm more about accent. I really love that accent. So I learned and I'm trying to learn it more and more.
Hmm, that's great. Was there any English learning habit you thought it will be productive, but you did not get any result out of it?
Um, yes, one habit I have. I use like I have written a lot of words in my notebook, and I would say it is not going to help any at all. I won't say at all, but yes, it if I have written this and then I just close the notebook and keep it aside, how will I remember that word? So I have to reread it or revise it or use it
Hmm.
in my daily life or routine. So this one practice I would say I have done. Even I have like filled the whole notebook. I was preparing for government exams, so that was a kind of help for the exams also. But I was learning that for my English skills also for the same time. So I feel now I write only the words that are very interesting, and I
Hmm.
try to use them or read again and again, at least 2 to 3 days regularly, so that I can get used to with those words. So
Hmm.
this is one habit I would say.
Also, do you use AI for learning? I think students use a lot of AI for learning, maybe English or any other skill. Do you also use AI?
Yes, ma'am, I do. When I do have people to talk with, so I just start talking with AI. I just give it random topics, random conversation, and when I get replies, AI also have this one habit. Like AI never ends the conversation. It
Yeah.
always has something to ask next time. So, like our conversation goes continued. I use AI and especially the live mode because so that I can do some other stuffs or other works as well. At the same time, I can talk or practice. And I just ask AI to practice English with vocabulary and idioms. So it specifically help me to with those specific points only.
Mm. Okay, you just have to be specific what your goal is, and
I have
according to
seen your
that, it
videos that
will.
you have made. Ah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I have seen your videos you have made how to use AI or for learning English.
Yes, yes, because many people know AI, but they don't know what exact prompts they should give and how exactly you should learn. Because I want to practice my conversation. If you just tell that, right, you have to specify what level you are and what exactly is your goal and how to practice step by step. I think that clarity a lot of people need. So that was the intention of that video.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Like I also had made and with the same intention because I was using like I am using AI and so I want people to know that how they can use even if they are a beginner they can use it with Hindi and English both the languages. They can change the accent, they can change the speech. So there are so many things that AI can help us to learn English in
Hmm.
a good way.
Yes. But do you think AI is helping us or it is making us more dependent?
It's just up to us, ma'am, I think. Like how we use it. Do we want to dependent and do we want to learn something from it?
Hmm.
If all the time we are asking for help, for new phrases, sentences, and we are not trying to ourselves, definitely one day we'll be dependent. So it's technology is a kind of thing that it allows us to decide whether we want to depend or we want to learn or create something new or different.
That's right. It totally depends on our usage. If we get addicted to it, then it is like you cannot live without it. You're too dependent on it for everything. That
Exactly.
also can be done. You have to know where you should draw the line and where you have to do things by yourself. And you can just use it for assistance, not more than that.
Yes, ma'am. Even while practicing English conversation or communication with AI, I just keep in mind I don't have to share so much details to AI and
Mm.
I don't have to practice a long time or every time. I
Mm.
just like fixed a time for I like just say at the night for 30 to 35 minutes only, and then I just keep it down and then I just go to bed. This is
Mhm.
only.
Hmm. So, if you had to choose only one tool for learning English, that is YouTube, AI, books, or conversations, what would you keep and why? You can keep only one thing.
Because I am using right now that everything,
Everything I know.
all the sources I'm using. Yes. I would suggest books.
Hmm.
Why, if I say, because I have learned, like I have been using AI, YouTube, and social media, but most of the time, what happens is, uh, it divert our mind sometimes. We are watching something else, but shift to something else. We started, like we switch on the phone for any other work, but randomly because of the pop-ups, we start doing anything else, and it takes like it half an hour, 1 hour without even realizing how much time I have wasted. I end up with nothing useful. It just happens. And this, I think it's very natural. It's
Hmm.
common, not natural, it's common. But if I say the books, they have a story, the framework, words, vocabulary, and everything. When I read books, it is something I just, what to say, I just,
You get engrossed while reading a
creating
book.
the story in my mind. Yeah, I just
Imaginative.
get lost in the story. Yeah,
Mm.
I start imagining the whole scenes, the script, and even it gives sometimes a curiosity to read it again and again to complete the whole story. What is the end is going to be? So I will prefer books if I
Mm.
have the choice.
Yes, it's YouTube, AI, books, or conversations. But again, I think, according to me, reading is going to give you input. That's true. But I would still choose conversations because I don't want to be by myself. I need people to talk to, right? To practice whatever you know.
Okay.
So I think. Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Okay. I have like I didn't heard the last option conversation, I think.
Okay.
I took only three
You
options,
heard only
YouTube, AI,
three.
and books.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Even I wouldn't go for
Yes.
anything to do with the device. I wouldn't
And
go for YouTube either because it is so deviating. I just start my phone for something else, for my content creation or something to update something important. I just start, so put on the screen, and it's like some shots appear, some reels appear, and I get lost in that. It is very addictive,
correct.
and it is so difficult. It's so difficult for me to
Exactly.
get rid of that habit now.
Okay, and for this habit, like I have, like we have Instagram, and I have deactivated Instagram so many times just get rid of this habit of scrolling, and not because this is a bad habit. And sometimes I feel the story and the shorts and the whatever content we are consuming, it impacts our mind. Sometimes it happens what I have seen something story of any other person, and it stays in my mind even for the whole day, and there's nothing I have to do with it, but still it is there. And so this is also one thing I would say is it should not be there.
Mm, you start relating to it and then you
Consumption of
get some
more and more
negative
data.
emotions. I think that is common.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yes, ma'am, exactly.
Did you have any questions for me?
Okay, so I have not prepared anything because I was just excited and curious to join the session and to have the conversation.
Hmm.
More of I want this to be like normal. I want to normalize this for me to talking with people on
Yes.
camera or off camera because I have practiced to myself only.
Mm.
So, yes, I would say like how you started your journey. Was it like from zero only, and or if you when you started speaking, so you have already achieved a point and you know the conversations and English grammar rules or something.
English and grammar and other things I studied in my school. So I went to an English medium school. So already I had a little bit of knowledge about
Okay.
English. So I do have practice of speaking in English ever since my childhood. So yeah, everybody starts from zero at some point, but my zero was in my childhood. That's the
Mhm.
only difference.
Okay, okay.
If you
And
had
my
to,
was, I think, yes, ma'am.
yes, please go ahead. Please complete.
Yeah, I was saying my zero. So my zero, if I say my 0 point is, there are so many times I have started, then ended, then started, then ended. There are so many, I would say. Because when I started preparing for SSC exams, so you have to be very punctual with your timetable, with your routine. You cannot do anything else. There are some other subjects that you have to study, you have to read. There, I left the whole practice in the middle. There's no practice. I have done, I think, around for 1 year or something.
Oh.
So, and then I started. So, this happened many times.
Mhm. So which was your latest zero? I mean, which was the last time you started again from scratch?
If I say it is around back 3 months, I started again.
3 months ago, you started
Yes,
again
ma'am.
and you have not stopped. You have been consistent so far.
Yes, ma'am. And just to keep myself consistent, I have a commitment, and that is YouTube now. And I have to upload the videos. I have to make sure that I am learning something by my own self, and I mostly post what I learn. And I just make sure, I just trying to make sure that if I am here to make people aware about it, so first I am the one who should know about it. So I am practicing more and more so that I can show the improvement that I have. Yeah, if I can learn, then anybody can learn. It's
Hmm.
not that difficult to learn a language. It's just a fear inside our or in the people that just keeps them aback.
That's true. Yes, and from 3 months you're being consistent and you're learning, and it is a good thing that you have created that boundary that now I have my YouTube. So you're forcing yourself, you're compelling yourself to stay consistent. I think that is a smart move because you have your YouTube, you have to work for YouTube. For that, you have to record your content, and then for that you have to speak in English,
Yes,
which
ma'am.
will build your confidence,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
then slowly maybe you will want your maybe no, you will want your YouTube to grow. So then you will try more innovative ways and then you start recording yourself and being consistent. So that is a nice way to push yourself.
Yes, ma'am. And the reason was I started YouTube is the only I want to learn and I want to be consistent with my learnings. So this, yes, definitely, it pushes me every day that you have to bring something new in yourself and you have to show some improvement. You have to be improved. So this is all about me and
And
my
even the
channel and
comments
my
that
life
you receive,
that I'm.
hmm,
Mhm.
those also keep you motivated. People writing comments, you feel nice after reading those comments, be it constructive criticism or feedback. If they say something nice, you feel happy for creating better content. If they give you criticism, then you try to learn from it and you try to grow. So in it's both a win-win situation for you all the time.
Yes, ma'am. So far, I have not it's just the beginning of my channel, so not there so much engagement I have. But yes, how much I have, that is a motivating one. And I have some of the viewers who always try to improve myself. They comment in a way so that I can improve. Their comments help me to improve.
Hmm.
So yes, this is something good I can say.
Very soon you will achieve, but I think you have just have to be consistent, keep innovating, and you can try your best. Just one
Okay, thank you so
last
much.
question.
Um,
If you had to give just one rule to every English learner and they were allowed to follow only that one rule for the next 1 year, what would it be?
okay, if one rule I would say, do not shy to speak out. If you have something inside, just speak it up. And for consistency, I would say you have to be very
Yes.
consistent. Motivation is a different thing, but consistency is different thing. You have to be consistent, whether the situation are like how much work you have, anything. There must be so many, like there are so many times I feel that I don't have time. I have to visit somewhere. I have to do some other stuff, some other works, but still make sure that in 24 hours, at least you pick 30 minutes for your practice yourself so that you can improve. And consistency is something that can only give you results, that can make you perfect in something.
Mm. Yes. Even me, this was on my mind as well. No matter what you learn, no matter what you do, there's only one rule, that you
Yes,
have to be
ma'am.
consistent. So you don't have to follow any other rule. Just be consistent at what you want to do, and you'll definitely see results.
Exactly, ma'am. I would say this too.
Okay, anything else before we wind up the session? It was really wonderful talking to you. You are a storyteller. I mean, you know how to put out your thoughts and how to organize and how to keep speaking. That is a skill, isn't it? When I ask a question, it's not that you are answering and then you're keeping quiet. You're trying to back it up, you're trying to elaborate, and you're trying to speak. Good articulation, and I think you should work more on that. People will like listening to you.
Okay, thank you so much for thank you so much, ma'am, for this compliment because the first time this is somebody saying these words to me, and your words make sense to me because really appreciate your videos and your personality. So, like having these words from you is really means a lot to me. Like, really, I'm telling, ma'am, this is someone first time told me like I have this skill, storytelling and elaborating the things. So, okay, I'll make sure that I'll keep learning and keep improving myself. And soon, if we meet again for a session, so I'll make sure that you will just observe some improvement in myself,
Of course.
much better than right now I am.
Of course, you're already doing really well. And yeah, good luck, and I wish you all the success.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Means a lot to me. And thank you for the session.
No problem at all. You have a good day. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Same to you. Have a good day, nice day, and a bright career.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.